Good morning, Parkrunners. Saturday morning, it's just gone 6 in the morning and I'm just setting off to the east coast of England to Withernsea Promenade Parkrun. It's a fairly new parkrun, started about 4 weeks ago, but it's only event 3. That was due to a cancellation last week for another event on there. For me, it will recomplete my region of Yorkshire. And also I think it's my record breaker challenge it completes. I was about 20 away from doing that, but did Helsinki Parkrun and that moved my average location and I instantly completed the record breaker challenge. But now this one's here, I need to do this one, so we'll set off now and catch up on the last mile of the journey to where I park. As you can see, it's a lovely big car park here, and this car park is free. And then to get to the parkrun, we're just going to walk back the way that we came. Some parkrun stats for Withernsea Promenade, which is Yorkshire's latest parkrun. Today is the 17th of August 2024 and this is event 3. The first event was the 27th of July 2024 and they had 149 finishers. They averaged 161 last week was actually cancelled the week before, the 172, and the average time is 30 minutes 56 seconds. Record attendance was event 2 was 172. That was the 3rd of August 2024, and the lowest attendance was event 1, 27th of July 2024. The male record is 17 minutes 52 and the female record is 21 minutes 50 seconds. My stats, my 340th parkrun today and my 187th location. The postcode I used was HU19 2QA. And that took me to the East Riding Leisure Centre. It's free parking on the right hand side. It's called the Market Free Car Park, and it's a 5-minute walk to the start. You just come out of the car park, straight across to the seafront, then turn right. Toilets, it says they're a 5-minute walk from the start on the Promenade Road near Pier Towers, which is I guess just where I've just seen, just behind me. I think you can just see them just there. I'll find those in a minute. So I'm just going to wander back along now as I got to the seafront to the right and walk to the where the start is. The course starts on the promenade and the route consists of 3 laps of the promenade. It's out and back 3 times and the finish is close to the start. There's just one section on the course to watch out for. There are bollards on the course that you have to run through. 2 lots of them quite close together, so just take care when you're going through there. Those 2 towers that you just saw in the video, just turn, I went onto the beach and walked along the beach, but you just turn right and head this direction and the start is just down here, maybe another 50 metres, that's all. So this week again, I'm going to try and remember it's set off steady, not too fast. This course is an out and back, and you do it 3 times. A bit of a steady start there by a few people. The RD went 3, 2, 1 and then no go or no 3, 2, 1 park run. Just going to turn the camera around now and look who's behind me. I never know whether anyone waves at the camera, what they do, until I actually watch the video back, but I do like that bit of it. You can see the flag fluttering there, but there isn't really, it's coming sideways. It's not there's not really any breeze as such today, or certainly no wind anyway, but it is warm. We get to this building, I think this is the lifeboat building. You've got to take care here. There are some bollards and it's quite tight through there, and then there's some more just when we get here as well, just up here. This is where the lifeboat goes across just there as well, so you can be stopped, and some runners were stopped today for the tractor taking a boat across. Very flat course, nearly all on solid paths. Just one little bit when we get up here at the turning point is maybe a couple of 100 feet on grass, if that far even, and then as you turn at the end you come almost straight back onto the footpaths. Feeling pretty good at this point. I managed to maintain my not too fast start. As we come up here now, this is the bit where we just turn to go on the grass, but it probably is maybe 100 metres actually, and then you turn around back onto the path and then back to where the start is. Grass is solid today, we've not had any rain for a while, so it's not too bad to run on. I actually don't like running on grass, I like smooth flat surfaces. I think my ankles must be a little bit weak. The thing I like about these turning points, what I'm doing in my head now is I'm counting people coming the other way to see where I am, how many people are in front of me. Just as something I do, it just keeps my mind off starting to feel tired and running. So as I come around here, I'm in 13th place, and I can have a quick glance to the side and I can see how close people are behind me. Actually feel a tiny little bit of the breeze now as we come back. It must have been slightly behind us. I mean, you can see the flags looks to be fluttering quite a lot there, but it's only the slightest breeze back onto the tarmac path, which is nice. think today there were about 163 finishers today. I can imagine sometimes if there were too many, parts of this path could just occasionally get a little bit busy, but they tell you to keep right, apart from when passing somebody. So this guy in front now, I've decided that I'm going to try and see if I can, I feel quite good, I'm going to see if I can stay with him. Tail walkers here coming the other way, and we're coming back to the lifeboat house. So once we pass this here, it's just a short stretch to where the start was, turn round and then do that another 2 times. As I said on the way out, just got to be careful with this bollard here, and also this corner, like we're cutting the corner off because there's no one coming. On the next lap there will be people coming towards us along there. Once you pass these steps here, it's a very short distance to the turning point. I'll try and pass this guy so I can stay with the guy in front of me. He's dragging me along a little bit, and as we do nearly the first lap, I still feel fairly good. I feel like I can maintain this pace. Coming up to the turning point. On the last lap you just go straight on up the slope, that's where the finish is. And we're on for the second lap now. So this is the point I'm going to try and think, can I push a little bit, maybe I'm now into my pace, I think. And looking at this guy, I'm thinking, could I pass him maybe? But I don't want to push too hard. But I'm going to follow him past this guy as well. Got to remember to look at the sea as well, rather than just look at running. I tend to run with blinkers on and never look to the side when I'm running. That's why I like to watch my videos back. I can actually see things that I didn't notice when I was running. The lifeboat house, the bollards. I think this guy in front's just a little bit too fast for me, but I'm going to try and hang on to him. It's not very often, I do prefer to run on my own, but sometimes if there's someone very similar pace it does pull me along. But it's just, I was getting close to him and did think I was going to pass him at the start of that second lap, but it's just opening up a bit of a gap, and there's nothing I can do about it, just keep going at my pace. On the out and backs I do like the fact I can see people I know coming the other direction. You get to see everybody. And back onto the grass just up here. And I've just opened up a little bit of a gap now. And as I said on the first lap, grass is not my strongest point for running on. I feel like I have to just hold on grass. Thank you, tail walkers. That's 1.5 laps done, that's the halfway point. So we're back to the start and then one more lap. As we've turned, like I said on the first lap, you can feel the breeze, it's nice, it's just helped me pick my pace up a little bit. I've just managed to pull a bit closer to this guy again, but we'll see how it goes. It depends which of us gets tired first. Coming back to the lifeboat house and the ramp. The car's just opened up a tiny bit of a gap. I can see the tractor coming across it as well with a boat. Someone did say afterwards we've got through, but I believe a few people had to stop for the boat going out. And they did say that in the RD briefing, that if the lifeboat comes out, you will have to stop. I think someone said I was barcode scanning after. I think he said he was lost about 4 or 5 seconds, maybe something like that. Luckily, I managed to just get through before it came across the course. And that distraction, the guy in front's just opened up that gap a little bit. A quick wave to someone I know coming the other way there. Up to the end of the second lap and then just 1 lap to go. I'm going to do my fancy turn here for the volunteers, which I shouldn't have done really. All it did result in me losing a little bit of pace and the guy getting a little bit further away from me. But we're on the last lap now. My legs are starting to feel a little bit tired. Breathing's getting heavy. I think unless it was just the finish coming up now, I've just got to try and hang on now to this pace. see where the tractor had gone there, and it did look like it was coming back up as well, and someone said afterwards that yeah, it came across the course twice. The gap's just opened up a little bit further now, but I'll see what I can do, see if there's anything I can do to close that gap up. But I'm feeling really tight at this point. But I know it's not far to the turning point, and then sort of psychologically, once I know I'm on my way back to the finish, it always makes me feel a little bit better. Onto the grass for the last time. Sometimes at this point my brain's saying to me, why don't you just slow down or just stop and have a little walk. I think that just makes me realise how tired I actually am, but it's very, very warm now. It's now sort of, I don't know, 9:15, something like that from the start, and when we turn there will be that breeze, and it will be very, very welcome as well. Just quick look at my watch there to see what time I'm on, and then I'm trying to work out from the other laps, and I should be on for quite a good time, well under 21 minutes I'm hoping, if my calculation is correct. Yeah, I can feel the breeze again now, and that feels really nice, but my legs are tired, I'm breathing heavy.
Thank you.
Be glad to get back onto the footpath. In my mind I'd said to myself when I'd run round the course, when I get to the lifeboat house, that's where I'm going to start to push for the finish, but I always do that, and then by the time I get there I'm so tired and nothing left, I just have to keep going at whatever I've got left. A little bit like when you do a sprint finish and nothing actually happens, I don't think. It's just my brain tells me that I'm doing a sprint finish, and I don't actually go any faster.
Thank you. Well done. Congratulations.
That's the lifeboat house, and then it's not too far to the finish. This is the point, even though I run the 5k every week, this is the point where my brain says, yeah, you can do it now. You can make it to the finish without having to stop. Just looking at my watch there to check and see. I tend to, when I'm running, I look between sections to see on these laps to see how long it takes, and I think I can be about 20 minutes 40, I think, over my calculation, if it was right. I was supposed to pick up my pace, but now I've got to these steps, this is where I'm going to try and pick it up a little bit, but I can't catch the guy up in front. He's just disappeared off on this last leg. Just watch the guy in front. He went, instead of going round the corner up to the finish, he went to the left, so I'm going to see if I can do the same here. I know that lady, I have to apologise to her afterwards, pushing to the finish. And that's it, another part run done. I'm just going to pick my bag up before I go. There was no one behind me, so I was okay. And that was 20 minutes 34, I think it was. Just get my finish token. I think by my calculations I was in something like 11th place, I think it was. But keeping count of that's not always easy.
Thank you very
Get my
much.
token.
10th last week.
No, 10th place. Even better, one better than I thought. Same as last week, 10th place. Barcode. So just do a quick course review. The course is lovely and flat. It's out and back, 3 laps. 99% of this is on tarmac. As you go on the first out section, maybe the last, there's a 50-60 metre section that's on grass, but today, because of the weather, it was solid, the grass. It's not really a U-turn at the end, you can run around there, but then when you get back to the start, you run round a cone, and then 3 laps, and at the end of the 3rd lap you just continue on past the start, and the finish is just 20 feet past there. And then the barcode scanners, you just continue up the slope, and the barcode scanners were just at the top of the little slope. Lovely course, you've got the sea to look at. Today it was a lovely day, blue sky, sun was out, it was warm, really nice course. So that's the Yorkshire region completed again for me, and also my record breaker challenge as well completed. So I'm going to spend a bit of time looking around Withernsea now and walk up and down the seafront while it's so nice. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it, and I've met quite a few people again today who've watched my videos. Love the comments, you know, when you come here put comments on this video, I love to read them, what you think to it. Please give me a like or subscribe. As I say, if you subscribe, it doesn't mean you've got to watch the videos, it just means you get a notification when I release a new one each week. So that's it, that's a wrap.